Hello! Alright, today I'm going to teach you how to make your own non-HAMACHI Minecraft server for 1.4.6, I think the update is right now for Minecraft. Alright, anyway, you might be looking this up thinking that it's one of the hardest things you can do because no one else teaches it right and I had to learn by myself. But anyway, it's actually not as hard as you think it would be. So for this tutorial, or to be able to do this, this is completely Hamachi free, run your own server. You're going to need three things, I think, maybe. You need Bucket, or the server thing from Minecraft.org, but I prefer Bucket because it's just easier to run, and I'll show you both ways. You're going to need to port forward your router, which is very easy, depending on what kind of router you have. I'm not sure about the older routers, but I did it for my Linksys, and I don't remember it being that hard. Right now I have Xfinity internet, so it's actually not as hard as you think it would be. Anyway, and number three, I'll think of it as we go along. So, WinRouter, maybe. So first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to find your default gateway. So to do this, you go into your start menu and type in try CMD. That'll work, yep. Command prompt is CMD, so the command you need to type in is ipconfig, which gives you all of your stuff that I'm going to block out, like all my IPs and personal addresses and stuff. And what you're looking for is your default gateway, which mine is this. So go to your whatever preferred internet browser you use, and I'm just using Google Chrome, so just type in your default. If you didn't change it, the default is normally something like the username is admin and the password is password. I don't know why they do that, but I mean, I guess it's just easy. So it's normally something like that, and if it's not password, username, or you must have changed it, or you can contact your like Comcast and they'll tell you it. Alright, so this is just for Xfinity, but it's like the same kind of rule applies to most, if not all, routers. So you have to anyway, you're gonna come to a page in the Advanced tab and Port Forwarding, which is kind of straightforward. Just click port forwarding, and this is going to be disabled, which I shouldn't have clicked that, fuck. And once it loads, oh, it's already loaded. Alright, it's going to come to a page like this, and this isn't going to be here, but I'm going to keep mine there. So you're going to enable port forwarding, which is allowing other people to connect to the port that you define, which is your server, so other people can connect to it. And then this is going to be blank, so you're going to do add service. You're going to select other. This is relatively the same for every router, so it's going to give you some options like this. And other service, you can name it whatever you want. I'm going to name mine Minecraft Server 2, I guess. And keep this at TCP UDP. If not, I'm not going to give you any false information, never mind. If you don't have that though, I would suggest just doing TCP, I think it is. Anyway, for your server IP address, you're going to put your default gateway, I think it is. Yeah, default gateway, so 10.0, wait, no. Just put, yeah, default gateway. Mine's 10.0.0.1, so I'm going to add that. And the same thing that you used to get to this website with. So now starting point is the what you used to have to do to connect to Minecraft servers, which is :25565, but you're not going to put the colon anymore. And 25565 is the ending port. And now we are all good, I believe. Alright, welcome back. So, sorry, I meant to say IVP4, and I just edited that out too. Alright, so now that you have this, I got rid of the server too part, I just used my other one. It's going to look exactly the same for you. You might have to click active, though, depending on your router. Now that you have this, you're going to want to, if you're looking for plugins in making your server just all around easier to work with and better, I would suggest Bucket. But if not, and you're just looking to connect to it just for pure survival purposes, then Minecraft.net has a server for download. Where is it? Play Minecraft. There we go. Minecraft.net/download. It'll be multiplayer server. If you're running Mac, it's different. I don't really know how to run Mac, but run servers on Mac. Yeah. Download the first Minecraft server.exe thing you see, and that will give you the Windows download for it. And once it's downloaded, go to wherever you saved it to. I saved mine on my desktop automatically, and texture. And what you're gonna want to do, so you don't have a mess all over your desktop, is create a new folder and just name it server. I'm just gonna name mine server 2 because I already have one up here, and put that exe that you just downloaded into it. Fucking Steam, man. And you're gonna load that up, and you're going to double click it, run, which is, it's safe, it's from Minecraft.net, and it will automatically do all this. You don't need to do anything else. And once this is going to build, you are all good. So now whenever you want to run your server from this, you have to keep this window open, but I'm not going to right now because I'm not running a server. And you're going to want to OP yourself, so type in your username. Mine is, for Minecraft, mine is pocket_panda, and I'm just gonna keep that there. Fuck. Shit, fuck. Oh, stop it. Alright. And save. And that's just gonna make you like server owner, I guess you could say, which is so you can do everything. You can ban people, and this is just all the default stuff it comes with. You can't put plugins on a Minecraft server.exe server, but you can on Bucket, which is what mine is right now. And you can have all sorts of plugins, like some of them help you cut trees down faster, they edit world blocks and chunks out faster, stuff like that. So now I'm going to teach you how to get to Bucket, which is basically the same thing except it requires one extra step. So I'm just gonna do it the way that everyone should, really. You go to Google and you Google Bucket. Google solves 90% of my problems. Alright, so you're going to come to bucket.org, which is a brilliant website which helps you find plugins on the Get Plugins tab right here. These are all the plugins like updated in order. You can search for certain ones, which are, it's a nice feature. Anyway, if you don't see a download up here somewhere, like in the front, what's it called, message board type thing, then you're gonna have to search for it a little bit. Like get Craft Bucket, because we're in a new stage of development right now, which we're in like a new stage. I'm gonna edit this out. Fuck. Alright, sorry about that. We are in a new stage of like fuck. Edit. Alright, sorry about that. Since the last update kind of like broke the server files and stuff, the bucket.org devs haven't really released a stable release yet for their server thing. Alright, since the new update of Minecraft kind of like broke all the servers for Bucket, they haven't really released a new version of their like server Minecraft_server.exe yet, but they're working on it, I guess it says from this message board thing. So what you're going to want to do when you get to bucket.org is go to Get Craft Bucket, and scroll down until you see Windows, and download CraftBucket's latest recommended build, which is what you need. It'll come in a jar file, and it'll say that it can harm your computer, but it's a false positive. So it's basically like downloading Minecraft.exe from Minecraft.net. Alright, so in order to do this part, you have to select this, or it tells you the instructions on how to actually run the server right here, but I'm just going to show you visually so you have a reference. Alright, so you're going to select this text right here, which is, it's going to run a command to start your CraftBucket server. So copy, I'm just going to make a new folder for this. Folder, CraftBucket. And you are going to right click new text document. I'm just going to call it run. And this is the most essential part when you're making a batch file, which is a .bat. You're going to want to save it as a .bat. So you're not going to see the .text thing, so I'm going to show you how to do it without it. Control V, which is paste, or you can just right click paste. And you're going to save, or file save as. Then you're going to highlight the text part, .txt, and name it BAT. This isn't going to hurt your computer or anything, it's just going to run it in a different form, and you can delete the text file. So this is now going to run your server, but we need CraftBucket in there too, so I'm going to get my other one from over here. My IU, Control C, Control V. Alright, and once you download it originally, it's going to come with like a bunch of extra letters or something like 1.4.5 -R013, whatever. It's going to come with something like that. What you're going to want to do, just to make sure it can run, because this batch file is, this batch file is set to automatically recognize the file name craftbucket.jar. So you're going to want to rename this file that by right clicking rename and deleting all the ones and zeros and dashes at the end of CraftBucket. So it's going to end up being like that. So then you're going to run, and this is the same thing as your server.exe, except it's a little bit less visual, and it's going to do the essential same exact thing. What is that? Oh. Thought there was a bug in my monitor. Anyway, so now this is your server, so you're gonna have to keep this up whenever you want people to connect to you. So just kind of minimize that, or just ignore it for now. And you can put plugins here, and there's other tutorials for that. I'll do it if you want me to, but anyway, so that's that. And now to get other people to connect to your server, you're going to want to go to ipchicken.com, which is, it just reads your computer's or your router's internet connection, and it takes the IP and it posts it on a giant fucking font size right here so you can see it. So now you're going to give this IP to your friends. Oops. So now you're going to give this IP to your friends who are going to join. This is my friend, and he's going to join. And I will prove it to you that this works. So let me just sign in really quick. I'm going to try and shorten this tutorial a little bit in the editor, and I hope you do, Ryan. Alright, and now we are in Minecraft. I'm going to wait for him to join. Multiplayer, this is my server. When you get onto Minecraft, you have to type in localhost as your ad server type thing, because that's going to get your, like, it's going to basically be your IP chicken. It's going to recognize your IP address, and it's going to put it in there for you, basically, essentially, and it's going to connect to your own server. So now I can connect to the server because it's on my connection, but now my friend has to join. And alright, as you can see, he just joined the game. Everything's all good, and you can edit the world like you would any other world. I don't know where he is right now. Maybe I can do that. Ah, not OP. I didn't OP myself. Make sure you do that. Yeah, that's pretty much it. But he's in the server, as you can see. And that should be it. If you have any comments, questions, just leave them below, and I'll answer them as soon as possible. Oh, there he is. Alright, thanks.